Behind us stands a monument to our achievement, our first interplanetary logistics station. It's beautiful, isn't it, boys and girls? Look at those bots coming in and out, the ships going back and forth between our planets, bringing us wonderful things like titanium, as well as, look at that, a whole bunch of high purity silicon coming in as well. This didn't seem to set up correctly, though. The processors did not, so we may need to make a trip back. But welcome in, everybody, and thank you for coming by. I am Atheenon, and let's play some more of our Dyson Sphere program in our Alpha Serpentis series. I'm gonna get my brain wrapped around that name eventually. I like it. I think it's cool. We are on Alpha Serpentis 1. And or Alpha Serpentis 3. Alpha Serpentis 1 is where we have our titanium and our silicon, our high purity silicon coming in from. It's also where we want to have our processors coming in from, but for some reason they did not get it set up properly. I don't know if the line did not get completed or what happened, but we need to head back there. We also set up a planetary logistics system as well. We got a planetary system here too that is bringing us titanium over here and filling these up when titanium comes in from there. So that's rather spiffy as well. So I'm going to actually delete that. I'm going to limit this down to there. That way this doesn't yank too much off of that. I think one storage and another storage is probably enough. Actually, I'm just going to take it down to one more. There we go. That is definitely eating my iron up. I'm going to take those bots out of there. Actually, no, I already have these shut off, so that's good. That's definitely eating my iron, which is a good thing and a bad thing, but we at least are getting some titanium alloys built, which we will be needing soon. Before I go, I do want to make some thermal generators, some geothermal power stations, because the geothermal power stations are really nice in getting us power on our planet, which is mostly fire. Funny thing is, I'm missing a lot of resources that I need to I need to get them automated. One of them being photon combiners. I don't have that one. I don't have photon combiners automated yet, and that makes me sad. It makes me really sad, actually. So I think what we're gonna do is make some photon combiners on ourselves. Because I want to make a few geothermic power stations. So I also need some copper ingots, which we have tons of. That's not a problem. And we also need to make some super magnetic rings, which that could be a little bit more of a problem. Because for that we need graphene. And graphene, we're actually starting to run a little low on. Graphene is starting to be a problem, because we are using up graphene every which way but loose. There is something we could do, though, to get graphene back. Because we have a lot of oil, and we have hydrogen. We could use that to do X-ray cracking and get back graphene and hydrogen, which could be of a huge benefit for us to do. We've not done any of that yet. We do have some hydrogen storing up here. We got oil right here coming down these lines. If I set up... This would be interesting. If I set up a refinery here, could I pull... I could. Ooh, that could actually work really well. Ooh, that could actually work really well. If I set up that there, and I did some X-ray cracking on it, and I pulled... But I have to have 2 output lines. Ooh, that's the only problem. I have to have 2 output lines. Oh, but I could just output... If I pulled hydrogen from one, I could output to the hydrogen line again. That would work. Let's see, how is this going to go? Okay, distribution range is more, yay! Actually, I probably need to raise that up quicker. Yeah. There we go. Once it's over that stuff, I can bring it down. There we go. Oh, geez, I didn't bring it down far enough. Good lord. Good God, man. I thought I brought it down all the way, and it was like, nah. You sort of brought me down, but not all the way. There we go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So we're going to bring hydrogen and oil into here. There's the plan. We're going to bring the... Oops. We're going to bring the hydrogen and the oil in. We're going to put the hydrogen back on the line, which right now is not going to do anything because we're not moving the hydrogen at all. And then we're going to bring the graphene... Ooh, I almost want to bring the graphene back this way. I almost want to bring the graphene back that way. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I want either. You set the filter there for just the hydrogen. I need to set the filter here for just the energetic graphite. There we go. All right. All right. Logistic bot carry capacity. 5 logistic drone carry capacity. Nice. Excellent. Okay, so now the oil is getting eaten up. Excellent. So the oil is getting consumed pretty quickly now. But that means the problem with that is that means that these are sucking the oil dry. These are sucking my planet dry. which really sucks. Because my oil production is definitely... I haven't looked at this in a while, but my oil production, I guarantee, yes, I'm using up way more refined oil than I'm producing at the moment. So, one thing I could see is I could just cut these off, and I can look at my production, and it's gonna go down pretty significantly once this is no longer consuming the oil that was there. And that could be a matter of needing more refineries. That could be a matter of a lot of things. But probably needing more refineries is probably the thing that I need to do. I probably need more refineries is what I need. Let's just be honest. That's probably what I need, is I need more refineries. I need to bring this up a little bit more. And then I need to bring that down to there. There we go. And then this has no purpose any longer. That is a backup of something that I put there a long time ago that doesn't need to be there any longer. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Where did that oil go? There it is. Perfect. Got all that oil back on the line. That's what I wanted. Hydrogen I can put back in here. There we go. Put those in there. I do need to grab some hydrogen and make some more. Actually, I should just set those up to be made. What am I doing? I got titanium right here. I got hydrogen right here. I just need to set those up to be made. Let's split this right here. No two ways about it. The longer I wait on that, the more I'm just going to be delaying it and not doing it. And this is the perfect opportunity to make those hydrogen rods for myself and make them right here. I don't even need that I don't even need to make that many of them. There we go. There we are. Then we can just input these. There we go. It's making them. And then I'm just going to set up a little basic just container over here. I don't even need anything special. I'm just going to set that up. Put a little distribution bot on it. I want at least 180 of them every time I come to town. Nah, 210 sounds good. Yeah, 210 sounds good. And then we'll just connect these. There we go. And then I just need to put some bots on there. Boop. And that will be for those. There we go. And see, now they're just bringing me some. They're like, oh, hey, you're here. Let's get you some stuff. And I'm like, you know, that sounds great. I could use some stuff. Yeah, the X-ray cracking is a great idea, but we are running a huge deficit on refined oil right now. So I need to figure out, and that deficit is even being exacerbated by having these oil refineries down here that now I'm not even running them. I'm not even running these oil refineries, and I'm still running a deficit. We do have a lot of oil seeps over here that I have not even touched yet. Oh, I've touched those, but I haven't even touched these ones yet, which could bring us greater opportunity to have more oil refinery, more oil refining going on. More oil refining? That does not make any sense at all. That is not a word. To get some more oil refineries made, and to get those actually up and functioning properly. So let's take this down. There we go. So all of our oil is going through that, which is going through the proliferator right now. It's a little bit odd because we had to move the proliferator over there to get it to all function properly, because we had a whole bunch of oil that was not proliferated. And I wanted to give it a chance to get as much proliferated as possible. So the X-ray cracking, I just don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off or not. I guess I could put a container down here. Oh, I can't actually run that in there, can I? Oh, I guess I can. Yeah, unfortunately the output is going to be a problem. This is just going to fill up. It's not actually going to output any products onto it because it's going so fast. Which I guess I could alleviate a little bit of if I pull a Hadrian here. And I do this, because this will cause it to slow down a little bit. If I build a level 1 sorter, I don't want 10 of them. No thank you. And I connect it with one of those level 1 sorters from there to there, it'll cause a drippy effect. And that should allow enough to get through to where now I have hydrogen coming out on that line and coming down and collecting down here. Perfect. Kind of a convoluted way to do it, but it works. And I pulled it too fast. And I pulled it too fast. So I need to delete this line right here. Need to bring it down just a little bit further. I'm going to bring this line back on itself. Nope, can't go across there. And then maybe I don't want it to go there. Oh, now you're just going to be a pain in my booty, aren't you, game? Oh, I hate those ripply little lines like that. Oh, I see why it's doing that, because it has to stay up above there. It has to stay up above that one little... Okay, if I eliminate this, and I pull that back one there, oh god, and now I have to get rid of that line, don't I? I was like, oh god, I figured it out. Oh no, I have to get rid of that line as well. Fabulous. I figured as much. I figured I would have too much of that. Because that is always a problem. Where did the rest of it pop off to? There we go. I figured there'd be some laying around there. There we go. Okay. So we need to get this line come down like that. We need to get this line come down like that. We need to figure out somehow to get that line over that, but that's too close. Okay, so never mind that. Oh, struggling with these lines is always so much fun. Why is that line acting all weird now? Okay, I just wanted to go that way. There we go. I just don't think there's going to be enough room. Jeez Louise. No. Try to get it to go around that side is just asking the impossible, isn't it? It's just asking the impossible. The game's like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, well, here's my solution to it then. Put all that in there. We're going to build a splitter right here. It's going to be a nice little splitter. It's going to be a little two-story splitter like that, but it's going to have that. And I think this will work. If I can get this to work, I will be amazed. It did go in there. Excellent. And then this. There we go. Look what splitters do for you. Look what the splitter does for you. So now this is just basically acting as a it's basically acting as a runaround for that hydrogen. Now this is stalled because I screwed up and I didn't get the energetic graphite back over here, which is my fault. The energetic graphene, I should say. But do I want to take the energetic graphene back there? I need energetic graphene here. If I just bring this energetic graphene back here, put a splitter on it. Now the only problem is that the energetic graphene I'm bringing in here is not painted. So that is my only complaint, is that it won't be painted and it won't be beautiful. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring a little bit of our paint over here, and we're going to prolificate it. Prolificate it? We're gonna make it beautiful. That's what we're gonna do. Which I can do easily with a two-story splitter right here, or a two-story. I'll have to put it over here. Nope, because that's running across that line. We have got some better spaghetti, boys and girls. All right. I must say, I love splitters. I do love the splitters. Oh, nope, nope, nope. There we go. Everything's getting proliferated now. So we can connect these lines. And that'll send more energetic graphite down these lines to keep this stuff going. To keep both that going, as well as my graphene. Yes, that's going to keep everything flowing a little bit better. And I could add to this if I wanted to. Because now that it's set up, as goofy as it is, now that it's set up, it's functioning right. And I'm actually doing some cracking. We're cracking it, baby. Now the only problem is we're running low on oil. And that's not going to be good. That is probably not going to be for the best. Not for the long run, anyway. Not for the long run, but we are very close to Vane's utilization, so I think we need to take a trip to the first planet from the sun, which currently is 1.72 AU away, 1.172. So it's not super close, but it's not the furthest it's ever been away from us either. It's definitely on the further scale, but it's not quite the furthest it could be. We need to check over here. We, for some reason, are not receiving processors at our planet. So we need to check over here and see what is holding up the processors and why they are not arriving on our planet when they're supposed to. I have a lot of stuff on me. A lot of stuff on me. Holy crap. Oh. We almost missed our planet. We almost missed our planet, boys and girls. I was paying so much attention to other things, we almost missed the planet there. Now, one thing we do have a problem with is our power on this planet is really... Well, now that everything's calmed down, it's not bad. Now that our station is charged up, it's not too shabby. When our station was first charging, it was tanking really bad. But now it's not that bad, so I'm not that worried about it anymore. Oh, that's what our problem was. See, it's right in the territory. Yeah, we weren't getting any of our processors in there because the I'm gonna have it store as much as it can. I'm gonna not have this store. I'm gonna have this store maybe go to 800. Maybe have this go to. I'm just gonna I'm gonna set it at 1,000. Just because I don't want it to store up a lot of excess inside of this. I'd rather have it store it back at my. I'd rather have it stored back at my sheds. See, these have completely cleared out. These have completely cleared out now. So in theory, we could actually add to the titanium here, but you see our consumption is going up and down. We really truly need to get these here. I'm just gonna make 10 of those. And I'm gonna connect them into the power grid. That's gonna be our last act today, is getting ourselves a little more power. A little more power here. And then we probably need to start thinking about exporting some iron, exporting some copper. Maybe start bringing that over, especially copper. Copper is definitely going to be one that we are going to need down the road. So, vein utilization, 6%, minus 6% ore consumption per miner product, and plus 10% mining speed. So, they're basically going to consume fewer veins, and they're going to give us more stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to actually ramp that up. Because I think I'm going to bring over copper and start exporting that to my planet. Because my copper veins on my planet are horrific. They're absolutely horrible. Oh, actually, oh, this is a 2. This is a 2, okay. Actually, I could just leave it at level 2 and just take it all the way across. Oh, actually, I need to go up to level... Oh. Well, well, well. Isn't that a fine kettle of fish? I was like, well, I could just leave it at level 2 and just bring it all the way. Never mind. Colliding with other objects. What's it colliding with? Alright, we're gonna leave it right there. Just have this come right up into there. There we go. And we're going to set that to remote supply. We're going to store maybe 1,000 in here, just like the others. That way we'll have some that it can store up, some it can have in transit, and it will be all good to go. I do have to set that up on my home world, though, to receive copper, because right now the home world's not set up to receive any copper. But our consumption here, power-wise, is still concerning me a lot. So we're going to set up some geothermal power plants. I'm going to link these up with Tesla towers. These geothermal power plants are very nice because they never, ever, 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 ever run out of power. You can find like the best spots for them. They get like 120, 125%. $125, $125, $125. Are those connected? It appears they all are now. Excellent. What our power go to? 45. I mean, just for passive, always have it power, geothermal is amazing. And look at that. Oh, they're so gorgeous. They're so gorgeous. All right. Well, boys and girls, we got lots to still do, but thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to follow along on all the other adventures we have here on YouTube. Also, check out the join button to access unique emotes and exclusive content here on YouTube as well. Comments, as always, are welcome, and I'll see you next time.